I'm streaming on Twitch now. Go drop me a follow and enjoy the video. Link in the description. How's it going, everyone? Chris here, and welcome back to another Super Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC leak discussion video. In today's video, we are actually going to be taking a look at a leak that has been gaining a lot of traction recently, because this leak actually predicted that Terry Bogard was going to be in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate before the SNK leak happened, so a lot of people are starting to say that this leak is real. However, guys, as always, and I cannot stress this enough, just because this leak did predict Terry Bogard as a playable fighter in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, that does not mean that this leak is going to end up being 100% real, so make sure you guys take it with a grain of salt and realize that I'm talking about this just for fun. Unfortunately, guys, I do not have a link to the original post, as the people who sent this in to me just sent it in as a screenshot, so all of the information will be up on screen. However, guys, with all of that being said, I have to tell you guys where this leak came from. So guys, this leak was sent in to me by one of my subscribers on my Discord server, so if you guys haven't already joined up, you can find a link to my Discord as well as links to all of my social media presences, such as my Twitter and Patreon, in the description bar down below, as well as the pinned comment. And now, guys, with all of that out of the way, the leak that we are going to be taking a look at originally comes from 4chan, but once again, guys, I do not have a link to the original post, so let's just go ahead and take a look at what it has to say. So, guys, like I said, this leak originally comes from 4chan, and it does not have a title. However, guys, I want you to keep in mind the date that this leak was posted, as this was posted on August 12th of 2019, so roughly about a month ago, and remember that all of the stuff about the SNK leak came out about a week or two ago, so just remember to keep that in mind, guys. This was posted a while ago. So this guy starts by saying, I have insider knowledge for the last two characters. It is Ryu Hayabusa and Terry Bogard. They will both get a healthy amount of music, around 15 to 20 tracks each. Their trailers will be continuation of previous trailers such as King K. Rool and Banjo-Kazooie, with Ryu being a part of Simon Belmont's trailer coming to his aid against Eastern monsters, and Terry being a part of Ken and Incineroar's, with Terry fighting and beating Incineroar. I hope some of you remember this post when it happens in the coming months. So now that we've gone over the entire post, let's talk about it a little bit. So guys, the first thing that I want to go ahead and talk about is that yes, this leak was posted about a month ago, and they did correctly predict that Terry Bogard was going to be one of the characters announced on the Fighter's Pass. However, one of the issues that I have with this post is that this leak claims that it is going to be Ryu Hayabusa first and Terry Bogard. Now, it doesn't give any specific order, but just by the fact that he put Ryu Hayabusa's name first, that leads me to believe that this leaker thought that Ryu Hayabusa was going to be announced before Terry Bogard, and as we all saw last night, guys, obviously Terry Bogard was the character announced. Also, guys, another issue I have with that is this leak says that their trailers will be continuations of previous trailers such as King K. Rool and Banjo-Kazooie. Now, I definitely thought that Terry's trailer would have something to do with the Ken and Incineroar trailer, just because it seems like Sakurai likes to play off the old trailers. Obviously, with Banjo-Kazooie, we saw the same thing as King K. Rool, except with Duck Hunt Dog pretending to be Banjo-Kazooie instead of King Dedede pretending to be King K. Rool. So yeah, having a character like that, like building off a continuation of another character's reveal trailer, does seem to make a lot of sense. However, it just didn't end up happening. Obviously, guys, Terry's reveal trailer was just like a bunch of the SNK characters trying to grab the Smash envelope and everything like that, so it didn't end up happening. Now, I know that the reason why this leaker decided to put this down is because Ken, Ryu, and Terry Bogard actually have a ton of history together. There are games where you can actually play as Terry Bogard and fight against Ken, and fight against Ryu and stuff like that, and people call Terry Bogard just like Ken with a hat, which I think is definitely very funny, even though these characters are way different from each other. But yeah, guys, I can see definitely why someone would think that this is the type of trailer we were going to end up getting. However, as we saw in yesterday's Direct, it just didn't end up happening. So as of now, guys, I definitely do not believe that this leak is true. However, let's go ahead and talk about Ryu Hayabusa's chances, as well as other characters that have a chance of making it in. So guys, if you don't know who Ryu Hayabusa is, he is a character from Ninja Gaiden who we have been talking about for quite some time now. Now, I'm not exactly sure why Ryu Hayabusa has been recently popping up. However, the fact remains that a lot of people are talking about him, and he might actually have a better chance of making it into Smash than a lot of people give him credit for. Now, obviously, Ninja Gaiden does have a history with Nintendo. They had games either on the NES or SNES. I don't exactly remember which one they were from, but they do have games on one of those two consoles. And also, guys, Ryu Hayabusa is like a pretty iconic character. Now, personally, I never played any Ninja Gaiden games growing up, but I know that they still have a very, very high cult following and stuff like that, so it would make sense if Sakurai wanted to make some fans happy. Now, one of the biggest reasons against Ryu Hayabusa, in my opinion, is that right now, Ninja Gaiden is basically dead. The last time that Ninja Gaiden had a game was back in 2014, so although being from a franchise that's essentially dead doesn't like automatically make it so you can't make it into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, I mean, look at the Ice Climbers. However, I definitely do think it's going to make Ryu Hayabusa's chances of getting in a little bit lower and more difficult for him, just because it's not really a dead Nintendo franchise, but it is a dead third-party franchise. And guys, if I am wrong and like Ninja Gaiden is actually like popping off right now, and there's still tons of games, and Ryu Hayabusa is still supported every single day, please let me know, guys, because once again, I don't know that much about Ninja Gaiden, but I would love to learn about it. However, guys, with all of that being said, let's go ahead and talk about a different character that I believe actually has a much stronger chance of making it in than Ryu Hayabusa. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, and I feel like a lot of you guys feel the exact same way, but the Terry reveal was definitely a little disappointing. Now, don't get me wrong, Terry Bogard looks like a very cool character, but I don't think enough people knew about Terry Bogard to like really get excited and happy about him, which is why I think that the 5th and final DLC character on the first Fighter's Pass has to be a character that a lot of people are going to get really excited about. Well, guys, if we go ahead and take a look at the fan ballot, there are a bunch of them out there, and there's a lot of people that voted for a bunch of different characters, but one of the most consistent characters on all of those lists were Crash Bandicoot. Now, Crash Bandicoot is a character that I believe should have been in Smash for a very long time. I mean, not only does Crash come from a very iconic game franchise, but Crash has been on just as many Nintendo consoles as he has been on Sony consoles. Like, Crash Bandicoot has basically been everywhere. Not only that, guys, but we already have 2 Crash Bandicoot games on the Nintendo Switch, being Crash Bandicoot the N. Sane Trilogy, as well as the recently released Crash Team Racing. Now, I know that there are going to be some people out there that are going to be like, but Chris, why Crash Bandicoot? Like, why would Crash Bandicoot ever get into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? And guys, that's just because Crash is like a super loved character. Like, he may not be on the same level as Mario, but he is definitely extremely universally recognized. And now that we've seen that Banjo-Kazooie, a third-party character that originated over in the West, can make it in, Crash Bandicoot has a very strong chance of making it in. So I would not be surprised at all if when we get the announcement of the 5th DLC fighter, probably at the upcoming Game Awards in December, Crash Bandicoot spun into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And I mean, hey, if you don't like Crash Bandicoot, I mean, we recently saw that Sans from Undertale got into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, so maybe Frisk actually has a chance as well. Like, yeah, I know that Sans just got in as a Mii costume. I'm going to be making a whole video about this in the next couple of days, and I know that he's just a Mii costume and he only came with one song, but guys, maybe that's opening up the door for Frisk. I mean, who really knows? There are lots of people out there, guys, who are going to try and tell you that they know everything about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and they know exactly which character is going to come next, because they know how to read Sakurai and Nintendo's minds. But guys, Nintendo is literally the king of left field. Like, every time we think they're going to go right, they make a sharp turn left, so we really have no idea, which is what is going to make this next few months of speculating so much fun. Guys, I am super excited for what the future holds, and honestly, no matter who the final DLC character is, they are going to be absolutely amazing because we know Sakurai and his team are going to put tons of love and tons of work into them and make them fit into the Smash Ultimate franchise. However, guys, with all of that being said, going back to the leak that we were originally talking about, do I believe that this leak is real? Honestly, guys, probably not. Once again, if you guys go ahead and take a look at this leak, it says that Terry's reveal trailer is going to have Ken involved in it, and as we already know, guys, that isn't what ended up happening, so right there, that is a giant red flag. However, I did think it was pretty cool that this guy managed to predict Terry Bogard because right up before the SNK leak, I never heard about Terry Bogard. Sure, there were a couple people here and there saying like, oh, Terry Bogard, like, he'd be really cool if he was in Smash. I don't think he's ever going to make it in, but he'd be really cool. But this guy said that Terry Bogard was going to make it in, and that got a lot of people talking, so I figured I had to talk about this leak. However, guys, with all of that being said, let me know your thoughts about this leak in the comment section down below. Do you guys believe that this leak is still real, and do you guys even want it to be? Do you guys want Ryu Hayabusa to be the final DLC character? And if not, who would you prefer it to be? Why or why not? Thank you guys all so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, share, and like. And I will see you guys next time. Take care.